This video features Kiki and Danny, two siblings who share a room and were just trying to enjoy a quiet night playing video games. But what started as a fun evening quickly turned into something far more terrifying.
Daddy!
What?
There's somebody in the window! Keith window!
No, there's not.
We heard a ticking clock.
Don't go nowhere. Stay right here.
As they were engrossed in their game, Kiki's attention was suddenly drawn into the window, where she caught a glimpse of something, or someone, watching them from the darkness outside. Her heart racing, she called out to her father, Jack, to come and see. When Jack entered the room, he too saw the shadowy figure lurking just beyond the glass, its form barely discernible in the dim light. But as quickly as it appeared, the figure vanished, leaving only the chilling memory of its presence. Fearful for their safety, Jack immediately took Kiki and Danny out of the room, not wanting to risk what might happen next. That night, no one of them got much sleep. This video shows Carol in her apartment late at night. As she lifts a glass of water, she suddenly hears a whisper coming from the hallway. She was alone, and the sound seemed like someone was standing just outside her door. Her heart raced, but she tried to ignore it, thinking it was just her imagination. The video ends there. What happened next remains a mystery. This video comes from somewhere in Turkey. It was filmed by two men returning from a business trip late at night. It was around 1 AM when they stopped by an old abandoned quarry to take a quick bathroom break. One of the men noticed something strange and deeply unsettling, a figure watching them from a distance. They started recording, capturing something truly terrifying. See for yourself.
Ondan olabilir, evet. Korunuyor çünkü şimdi burası.
Ömer bak şu taş dikleştirin. Orada bir şey.
Ahmet sakın şu an her yerde çıkabilir, her an çıkabilir. Bu
Allah Ömer sandık. Sandık.
nerede?
Baba.
Tamam gördüm. Gördüm bir dakika bak. Gördüm.
Boynuzlara bak. Tamam işte.
Ahmet bu boynuzu şaş yapar bu Ahmet. Boynuzu şaş yapar bak. Burayı koruyan boynuzu şaş yapar, bu çok güçlü. Çok güçlü Ahmet, sakın panik yapma bak. Başına büyük bir sıkıntı gelebilir, sakın panik yapma bak. Görüyor musun? Şu an bize bakıyor. Ben şimdi bunu,
O neydi öyle?
çıktı bu ortaya. Bu tılsımla çıktı ortaya. Ama çok güçlü Ahmet. Var mı başka yerde var?
Aşağıda Ömer abi. Yakında. Ömer abi yakında. Arkama geldi Ömer abi. Arkama geldi.
Tamam. Aziz Ahmet.
What had been watching the man resembled a demon or some other hellish creature. Some who have seen the video speculate that it could be a goat man, a cryptid being said to look like a goat. Honestly, I don't know what to think. The creature appears massive, and I doubt any animal in Turkey could resemble it. The man recorded it for a short while, before sprinting back to their car. They posted a video on Reddit, where it caused a major uproar. What these men managed to capture remains a mystery to this day. This video is from Reddit, posted by an anonymous user. The man recording the footage noticed something disturbing on the security camera set up in his little cousin's room, a shadowy figure, resembling a motionless person. Deeply unnerved, he felt compelled to start recording, needing to confirm that he wasn't losing his mind. What he captures on the video is nothing short of terrifying.
I don't know if I'm seeing shit or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Got a nanny camera in here. Right on the monitor here. Tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like, I've checked, like, went back and forth 3 times, and
The man first shows us what his camera captured, and then decides to check the room physically. To his confusion, there's no sign of the mysterious shadow he just saw on the monitor. He decides to go back, retrieve the display showing the unusual shadow, and re-enters the room to investigate further. As he steps in, something unexpected happens.
so, okay. Nothing, right? Like, what the fuck? I do not want to go back in there. You have an idea? Put this, like, right here. And put this right here. Alright. Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay. Make sure it's clear. Fuck. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, alright. Fuck, there is definitely something in there.
Despite having clear evidence on the display, he still sees nothing unusual in the room. The phenomenon remains unexplained to this day. We can only hope that the man and his family are still safe and unharmed. This next video was filmed by a couple of boys. I don't know where they are from or what their names are, but what they captured in this abandoned building is sure to keep you awake at night. See for yourself. I don't know, and I probably don't even want to know what happened to this little girl. It's almost as if she was possessed by some kind of demonic entity. The boy films her for a few seconds, then suddenly bolts out of fear. I tried to find more information about the video, but came up empty-handed. It's crucial to remember that places like this exist on our planet. People are often curious and like to explore these areas, but this is way beyond the line. I just hope those boys are both physically and mentally okay. This video features a little girl named Sofia, who was just heading outside to play with her friends. Everything seemed normal until she stepped into the kitchen, where something unsettling happened that left chills running down our spines. We see Sofia passing through the kitchen on her way out when she suddenly stops in her track. Her gaze is fixed on something or someone just in front of her, something only she can see. Although she is completely alone in the room, Sofia starts showing off her toys, one by one, to the empty air in front of her. As she does, a small object, a toy doll, seems to levitate slightly as if it's being snatched from her hand. She struggles to hold onto it, but the unseen force tugs harder. Just as Sofia is about to leave, something else, a larger toy, appears to be pulled from her grip. She yanks it back violently and runs out of the kitchen, her face a mixture of fear and confusion. The video shows Mia and her son Jagger walking through the hallway late at night. As they pass near the bedroom, strange echoes come from the inside. Mia slows down, unsure of what she's hearing. See for yourself.
Who are you saying goodnight to?
Good night.
Who?
Good night.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
She peeks into the bedroom and sees Jagger smiling and talking, even though no one else is there. When she rushes in, the room is empty. She asks who's he talking to. He simply points to the ceiling.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
Who's up there?
Show me.
Who's up there? Who's up there?
Jagger, there's no one up there.
Still calm, Jagger softly says, "Good night," to the same spot. Mia is left shaken, wondering if this is just her son's imagination or if something darker is watching them from the shadows. If you ever had similar experience, let us know in the comments. In this video, we see Thomas, who is left home alone as his parents have gone away on a vacation. It's late at night and he's just about to drift off to sleep when he hears odd noises coming from the living room. What happens next is truly chilling and difficult to explain.
Who's there?
As the unsettling sounds continue, Thomas decides to investigate, moving carefully through his darkened home. He pushes open the door to the living room and is greeted by the faint, haunting melody of a piano playing all by itself. The keys move as if an invisible hand is pressing down on them. He steps closer, but just as he reaches the piano, the music stops abruptly. Thomas stands there, his breath catching in his throat, staring at the silent piano. Was it just his imagination, or something far more sinister? Let us know in the comments. In this video, we can see some very scary and disturbing footage that might not be suitable for everyone, so feel free to skip this part if needed. The video shows Jane coming home from work. On her way, she didn't notice what was hanging above her car, thanks to her car camera, which captured a very creepy and disturbing scene. We could see a hanging body right above her way home. As you might have noticed, there was a figure hanging from a tree that grew over the road, looking like a woman. I really wonder what happened or how the body even got there, especially since the village is completely abandoned and far from civilization. I'm also curious about who did this and why they did it, but unfortunately we might never find out, because no one has talked or written about anything like this. When I saw it for the first time, I got chills and couldn't believe my eyes. It was something I have never seen before, and I hope I never see again. Although the quality of this video isn't the best, it could still be highly distressing for some viewers. It was captured by a security camera. The footage shows a porch entrance and a man standing calmly at the door. Everything seems normal at first. The man appears harmless, and there's nothing suspicious going on. But then, out of nowhere, something terrible happens. Take a look for yourself. The man waits at the door for a moment. Eventually someone opens it, and he steps inside. He stands at the entrance, talking to the person who let him in. Just a second later, the man is suddenly lying on the ground, seemingly lifeless. Upon closer inspection, a bizarre object, moving at an incredibly high speed, strikes the man, knocking him out cold. Other people rush to his aid and immediately call an ambulance. The man suffered several head trauma, but thankfully didn't sustain any permanent injuries, aside from a few scars. To this day, no one can explain this incident. If it hadn't been caught on camera, no one would have believed it. We can only be grateful that everyone is now safe. In this chilling video, we follow Jessie, who lives alone with only her loyal dog, Glor, to keep her company. Every evening, when she returns from work, Glor is already waiting for her in the room, as if sensing something unsettling in the house. But tonight, just before Jessie is about to drift off to sleep, something truly unexpected and terrifying occurs.
Bruh. What do you see? Oh my god. What? Girl? You're gonna get me scared.
As we watch, Jessie is lying in a bed, trying to settle down for the night, when Glor suddenly begins acting very strangely, almost as if she can sense a presence in the room that she cannot see. Jesse's heart starts racing as Glor begins to growl deeply at the seemingly empty space in the corner of the room, his eyes fixated on something invisible. Panicked, she tries desperately to calm him down, but his growls only grow louder, making her fear what might be lurking in the shadows. After what feels like eternity, Glor finally settles, and Jessie, though shaken, manages to close her eyes and drift off to sleep. But honestly, if something like that happened to me, I don't think I would ever be able to sleep peacefully again. This unsettling video captures a man who was forced to spend the night at a lonely, dimly lit motel. When he needed to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, he encountered something so eerie that it defies explanation.
Ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Y aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, hoy. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon? No hay nada.
As the man entered the bedroom, a sudden and unsettling noise echoed through the stalls, sending a shiver down his spine. Feeling a growing sense of dread, he quickly turned on his camera, hoping to capture whatever was making the noise. He watched as he nervously checks each of the stalls, his breath growing heavier, but finds no one. Just as he's about to leave, a loud, violent banging erupts from one of the stall doors, so loud it reverberates through the entire room. Heart pounding, the man rushes back to the stall, but when he swings the door open, the stall is empty. Whatever was there had vanished without trace, leaving only the lingering fear of what might have been. This footage was filmed somewhere in Europe by two young men walking through the city at night. They were joking around and didn't seem scared, at least at first. See for yourself.
Bravo. Check the tunnel open.
Tunnel is. Okay.
Dobro, da ju... Nemam pojma, daj ga šutni, znaš. Daj ga šutni.
Neću se. Mislim da je pijan, znaš.
Okej, mislim da idemo... Ajmo je dalje, ajmo.
Fuck, si mu vidio pa snimak, ja?
Pa naravno da se vidi u faci, vidiš.
Nisam skužio, čekaj, kaj je bilo?
Then, one of them spotted something moving toward them. It wasn't a normal person. The figure looked more like a creature, something truly disturbing. At first, the boys tried to stay calm, but as it got closer, they panicked and ran. I wouldn't want to see this thing in person. Let me know what you think. This footage shows Arthur, a man who lives entirely alone in his quiet apartment. One night he is awakened by a peculiar sound coming from the bedroom, forcing him out of the bed to investigate. What he discovers is more than just unsettling. See for yourself.
Nie.
Ja pierdol. Co jest kurwa?
We see Arthur standing hesitantly at his bedroom door, listening intently. The soft drip of water echoes down the hall. Slowly, he makes his way to the bedroom, where he is startled to find the tap running full blast. Confused, he turns it off, only to hear a loud thud coming from the kitchen. He tiptoes towards it, peering around the corner. The once immaculate kitchen is now a chaotic mess, utensils scattered everywhere as if someone or something had ransackled the place. Arthur freezes, fear spreading across his face, before he bolts back to his room and locks the door behind him. In this video, we see Adam, a young man who hears a strange rhythmic knocking sound coming from outside his window. Deciding to investigate, he steps out into the chilly night air. What happens next leaves him reeling in fear. As Adam steps outside, he finds no one around. The night is silent, save for the wind rustling the leaves. Just as he's about to give up and head back in, the knocking sound starts again, but this time it's coming from inside the house. Confused, he rushes back in, following the sound to the bedroom door. He hesitates, then throws the door open. The knocking stops abruptly. Adam stands there, staring at the empty bedroom, when a chill breeze brushes past him. Was it just his imagination, or was there truly something knocking from within? Let us know in the comments. The video centers on a young girl named Bella, who is determined to become famous by making TikTok videos, despite the danger that lurks in the world of the unknown. What happened to Bella during one of her recordings is not just unsettling, it's the stuff of nightmares. As the video begins, we see Bella happily starting to film her latest TikTok video. But then, out of nowhere, something or someone appears behind her, just over her right shoulder, and the air in the room seems to drop several degrees. The figure is vague, almost like a shadow, but it's enough to send chills down anyone's spine. I honestly can't identify what it might be, but the sheer sense of dread it brings is undeniable. We will leave it up to you, the viewers, to decide what exactly Bella captured on film. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This video was filmed in Malaysia, in the city of Bukit Tungku. These two guys were heading home and suddenly around the corner they encountered this.
My mistakes are one. Huh? My mistakes are one. I think I see lights. Oh no, that's just street lights.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
That's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
That's
Alright, my traction control just came on.
yeah, that's no good.
When we take a closer look, we can see something very creepy lying in the middle of the road. It doesn't look like much from the video, but the guys found it so disturbing that they stopped and began reversing. It looks like a kneeling figure, but it's strangely pale. Well, let's hope the guys are still okay. Thank you so much for watching this far. I would like to offer you subscribing to this channel, so we can maybe see each other again sometime. If you still haven't had enough, here are some similar videos you can check out. I'm Bart from Boben Kravin, and so hopefully see you next time.